Hi students, today I'll be telling you a very interesting thing about dehydrogenase enzymes. Now, where from this dehydrogenase enzyme action will be asked in your VIVA? Well, whenever examiner is asking you about any metabolic step that involves any dehydrogenases, from there he can get into this question. Or if you are being asked about various class of enzymes, the moment you start with the very first class, that is the oxidoreductase, she or she may ask you about some examples. Invariably, students have got a tendency to answer about dehydrogenase enzymes, and of course they are very right. The moment you ask about dehydrogenases, or let me tell you, even they can enter into dehydrogenases from vitamins via vitamin B2 and vitamin B3, that is riboflavin or niacin. So what am I talking about right here? You see, all dehydrogenase enzymes, majority that undergraduate students will answer, involves coenzymes, or that is NADH or FADH2. NADH plus H plus. Okay. That is, during the dehydrogenase action, most of them are reversible, right? And some of them are actually non-reversible. So NAD plus gets converted to NADH plus H plus, and FAD plus gets converted to FADH2, right? You might be wondering why I am writing this in a curved way. Well, that's how my habit is while writing, because I'm using a writing tablet. Anyway, that's not important. What's important is there's a action difference. I mean, there's a difference in mechanism of action, how NADH dependent dehydrogenases and FADH2 dependent dehydrogenases act. You know, whenever these dehydrogenase enzymes are acting, what they do, they actually extract hydrogen from substrate. You can see over here NAD plus, so 2 hydrogen definitely will be coming from somewhere to convert it to NADH plus H plus. In undergraduate textbook, not undergraduate, when I was reading in class 4, 5, 6, I remember I heard the term NADH2. That is not right. Okay, NADH plus H plus, and definitely 2 hydrogen same, so FAD plus, it's converted to FADH2. In reality, if you look at the molecular mechanism, what happens, to look into very simple way of looking into it, basically what they do, they extract hydrogen. Okay, and what will happen as a result? A double bond will be formed, right? Simple. So dehydrogenase means hydrogen atoms will be extracted, and the vitamin B3, that is niacin, inactive from nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, or flavin adenine dinucleotide, that is vitamin B2. This is B3. Okay, so these are class of oxidoreductase enzymes, and they are doing the same thing if you look at the end result. But the basic difference in mechanism of action is, if you look at the action of NADH dependent dehydrogenase, this is the one fundamental question. If you are being asked, know this, that you have already answered very well. That's why examiner is trying your fundamental knowledge to check you out how you understand the molecular mechanism of organic reaction. Or you might be encountering this question in image based MCQ for your PG preparation. So let me tell out the mechanism of NADH dependent dehydrogenase is, they extract both the hydrogen from a single carbon atom, right? This is NADH dependent dehydrogenase. And if we look at FADH2 dependent dehydrogenase, what do they do? If we have a fully saturated molecular fatty acid or anything, whenever a double bond is being inserted, they will always extract hydrogen from 2 adjacent carbon atom. The end result will be definitely the same, right? There will be insertion for double bond, but the main molecular mechanism is this. That's why when anything, now you apply this knowledge, you apply this concept to any reaction, you will be able to understand and predict the nature, how this reaction or why this reaction uses NADH or why this reaction uses FADH2. If you are confused at all before attending this lecture, I hope now the molecular mechanism being clear, will be able to predict and just tell on your from your knowledge. You don't need to memorize anymore which coenzyme are acting in which dehydrogenases. But still, I would suggest please remember at least example of some NADH dependent dehydrogenase and some FADH dependent dehydrogenase, and that is your homework. If you have watched this video till now, in the comment section write one example of NADH dependent dehydrogenase and one FADH2 dependent dehydrogenase. So that's it for today. I will see you very soon with another interesting conceptual video in biochemistry, and that's it, and take care. Bye.